Sniper is poisonous. In fact, some people will go to the extent of applying sniper on their mattress and they will still sleep on it and turn and go and put their nose on some. And that's why the truth is that ignorance is the greatest killer. So many people have died not because of they have any underlying ailment or sickness or anything, or because of accident or because of poison. But ignorance has killed more people than accident, poison, or any other type of death. Ignorance has killed more because.
How long before the chemical go expire?
60.
That's 2 months. So in another 2 months now, we need to come pay money again to come do another one again if there's cockroach enter again. So like this now, if we want to do one room like this, how much?
Well, if we want to do one room, we will not use there are different type of pesticide, right? So different type of pesticide has different grade and different levels.
No, for this one we do now.
For this like to do this one with this same concentration, at least we will do nothing less than 80,000.
I have a very big God though.
Because the pesticide alone costs close to about 45,000.
So na handwork now come be 40,000, 35,000.
So do our transportation.
How many hours now take this one? 30 minutes don't finish.
Well, it depends on the severity, how disturbing those things can be in the house. Can you imagine that you cannot cook and drop your pot? When you come back, you start seeing which is inside. Seeing which is inside your carrier. Not everything is that they will go in there, they will lay their eggs in there. You will eat in there. You will now still go back and eat those things. So that's the reason why.
All this our water we just drink from this house, cockroach will fall inside.
So if you look at the money, you will not. If you look at the money, you will not want to look at the value of what you are going to get. Most times, especially in Africa or in Nigeria, what we look at is we look at what we want to spend. We are not just looking at
the value and maybe the.
So we are not looking at in the long run. Now, if you don't do that thing, you will spend much more than that. Because I tell you the truth, all of these roaches that we see, some of them will go inside the toilet and we still come back into your house.
Inside your
plate. We go inside your everything like that, and that's how they contaminate everything. And tomorrow children start getting sick, fathers start getting sick. Nobody will say they have cholera.
So that we open our water and the thing will don't fall for inside the water.
So that's why some of these things, and the kind of pesticide, this one is called a non-residual pesticide. The non-residual and very, very effective. Does not smell, not like the archaic pesticide. Although we have the ones that smell, those ones are called repellent. But we don't use them inside, we use them outside. Although in time past, what they use inside is the same thing they use outside what they use inside. Like the sniper now.
It's burning my hand.
Like sniper now, right? Sniper smells a lot. But that thing is not supposed to be used inside the house. But you use sniper inside the house. And sniper is poisonous. In fact, some people will go to the extent of applying sniper on their mattress and they will still sleep on it and turn and go and put their nose on some. And that's why the truth is that ignorance is the greatest killer. So many people have died not because of they have any underlying ailment or sickness or anything, or because of accident or because of poison. But ignorance has killed more people than accident, poison, or any other type of death. Ignorance has killed more because in Africa they don't regulate pesticide. People just go to the market
buy anyone.
For instance, now you call me for a job. I tell you 100,000 naira. You call someone else for the same job. They tell you they can do for 30,000 naira. And you know that let me go for the person that is taking 30,000. But the truth is that the person that is taking 30,000 naira from you, he will do a job of 30,000 naira. Because you don't expect him to collect 30,000 naira from you and then go and buy pesticide worth of 30,000 or worth of 45,000. He will get his profit, like he will use mobilization and everything. So he will go to the normal and buy 5,000 naira pesticide for him so that he too can get it from you. That's as good as that. You see? So that's like it is actually.
So as a professional now in this field, you advise that how often do you advise a family that has children? Okay, like a family to like how would I call it? Take care of their house when it comes to pest control.
Well,
pests like most especially cockroaches, because cockroaches are always drawn to, they're always prone to onions, potato.
Yes. Now the other thing is there's what we call sanitation in pest control. So sanitation is one of the principles of IPM, integrated pest management. We have sanitation, we have exclusion, one of them. So sanitation, I tell you that if you are your sanitation is perfect, top notch, you would not have much issue with pests. Because when we talk about pests, most especially roaches, they breed more in dirty, unclean environments. They breed more in places where we have moist. Now pests survive on there's what we call the pest triangle. The pest triangle. Now the pest triangle talks about everything pests need to survive. Right? You will always find pests wherever there are these three things: water, food, and shelter. Water, food, and shelter. Pest triangle. So if you eliminate water, you still have food, such as food crumbs, water residue. Most of the houses where you have little children, they can eat their biscuit and probably they are in the bed, all of those things. So that's why your cleaning has to be, and your cleaning must not be superficial, in the sense that you just come and clean only the ones you can see. What about underneath equipment, underneath the tables, all of those areas? So cleaning, very, very important. So once you eliminate water, right, then you eliminate their food droppings, all of those crumbs from the tables and all of that. You eliminate that. That is two. You have taken away two out of three. Now the thing is that you're still going to have pests, especially roaches, but you will not have much. Why? Because now the roaches will only harbor inside, but they are not feeding inside. So they go outside and they come out. So you have little. But now once you take away the third part of which is harborage, you are going to have little or no issue with the roaches. Now, that is where we come to the issue of decluttering, right? Now, when you get to some houses, you just pack things, cartons, all of those things they are not using. We don't know how these things serve as harborage. That's why when you get to some houses, but the kind of modern houses they build now, right? The house is always, so they don't have, just always so light. They don't have so many things in their house because they want to try as much as possible to discourage creating harborage for pests, most especially roaches. So that's just it. So for regular pest control, if your house is clean, right? For residential client, it is 3 months. If you have an infestation, we suggest 3 months. What does infestation mean? It means that we have what infestation actually means in pest control roaches is like we have more insect or roaches, competing for space. You are seeing up to about 5, 6, 7. For instance, what we have here is an infestation. In fact, it's a major infestation, but it's not a mega infestation. A mega infestation is so bad. It's so bad, and we usually tell our clients that you cannot.
Our brush. Hey, God have mercy.
So we usually tell our clients that if you have an infestation, it does not go in a single treatment. Most especially if you have German roach infestation. Now we have American roaches and we have German roaches. American roaches are the ones that you find in the septic tank, you suck away. Yeah, those ones they breed there. That's where they feed on your feces. They don't usually come inside the house. If you want to see them inside the house, they must see in the toilet because they come through your drain, your sewers, all of those stuff. That's where they come from. That's where the American roaches. That one is not a problem. They are very, very easy to kill. American roaches. In fact, once you expose them to sunlight outside, naturally they are weak. But when it comes to German roach, the other smaller ones, which we want here, German roach are very, very terrible. They breed very fast. They are not easy to contain or to control because they can hide virtually almost anywhere. That is for German roach, and there are no much pesticide out there that can take care of them. And that's why you see that we are using this very, very expensive pesticide. And that good thing is that now the choice of pesticide is very important. For German roach, we don't advise to make use of repellents. Now, we'll talk about repellent and non-repellent type of pesticide. Now, the word repellent is an English word. It means to repel. It means to. So the repellent are fast acting. They are very, very acting. Like once they come in contact with the pest, right? Immediately you see the pest start, just like when you pour salt on earthworm, you see it start dancing, right? That is just what repellent is. But you see, non-repellent, maybe slow acting. That does not mean that they will not work. But that is how that pesticide is engineered. It is not engineered to take out the pest at once. Do you know why? So that the pest, once they come in contact with the pesticide, right? Now, and most especially non-repellent are used for the type of insect called social insects. We won't talk about social insects. We talk about social insects that live together, that live have like ants. They don't work at all. We have like termites, so those kind of they are social insects. So once we use a non-repellent for them, we don't want something that will send them running away or that will make them go and start hiding. So we use something that once they come in contact with it, it still look it's not, So they come in contact with the pesticide and the residue is already on them. So they take it to their colony or their forage, and then they come in contact with themselves or their shy insect, and they rub it up on every other person. And before you know it, they just start dying gradually, and then you are able to reduce their population to the nearest minimum. So for German witches, we advise a non-repellent type of pesticide, something that will not chase them away, that they can even crawl on this surface. That's why you see us applying it on the surface. They can crawl on this surface and they will not feel. You saw when I sprayed on the surface, they were still moving, very, very comfortable. But at a point, because the concentration I used, I did not use the normal 10 concentration, because the normal concentration for this, the type of pesticide used is 10 grams per 4 liters of water. That's the mixing ratio. But I did not use that. I increased the concentration triple times 3. So I used 10 to 30 grams, and that 30 grams is the bedbug standard. It's bedbug standard. You want to kill bedbug, 10 grams will not kill bedbug. 20 grams, because bedbug, they are even more difficult than German witch. So 30 grams is bedbug standard. So if you are using, and that's why you saw that when they apply it on them, although they were moving, then suddenly you see them flipping up and upside down, and then their tail start raising. That means this one is like I'm giving them an overdose. And the reason why I'm doing that is because there is an infestation. So we need to bring down their population gradually to the best minimum. As it is now, they are still in hiding. The ones we saw are just there are still some that are hiding deep within crack and crevices. All of them, they are there. Now, once they see that, the population has gone down, they start coming out gradually. Now, one good thing about this pesticide is that it is not a repellent pesticide, right? Repellent pesticides are not residual. In most cases, and that's why we use them for exterior. That's repellent, they are not residual. Now, residual in the sense that the residue remains. The pesticide is still there. Look at the wall now, right? We have applied this on the wall. Once it dries off, that does not mean that the pesticide has been thrown. It's still there. But you may go maybe look at the wall is dry. But the residue of the pesticide is still on the wall. So any insect, whether roach, mosquito, right, or spiders, or ants that cross over the surface will not survive. It may not die immediately, but in the moment it crosses over the surface, it is not going to survive.
So you said since we still have some residue on the wall.
Yes.
It means that anything that comes in contact with it will still die.
Will die.
What is its effect, like the remnant on the wall? Does it have any effect on humans that touches it?
Well, the thing is, now, pesticide, I won't talk about pesticide. There's actually no pesticide that is safe. Let's tell ourselves the truth. There's no pesticide that is safe. But now the thing is, different pesticide, right? As now the type of pesticide they are making these days are the type such that they try as much as possible to reduce the harm it can do to humans. For instance, now if we use what's it called? We have a pesticide called Avestrin in there, you will not be able to stay here. You will not be able to stay here because you won't be able to breathe. But for this Nigeria is calm, right? But that does not mean that it is not harmful. So we have sprayed, and that's why you saw that while I was spraying it, I tried as much as possible to avoid getting beyond this point. Because I know that most times in the house, right, the children in the house, right, they come in contact with these species. So that's the reason why you see that I didn't apply it on. I try as much as possible to stop it at that level where we know that their hands cannot get to, right? But notwithstanding, it's not as harmful, but the truth is that no pesticide is safe. So that's why in pesticide application, they are what we call a product label or an MSDS, right? So the MSDS tells you everything you need to know about the pesticide.